has to be unfiltered, unedited.
Okay, my name is Elliot Petotsky. I am with Donough Lawlor, who is on the men's rugby team. Donough, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, so my name is Donough Lawlor. I'm doing a Masters in Sustainable Organisations and Policy in both the Maxwell and Whitman schools. And as Elliot said, I'm on the men's rugby team. Anything else?
That's good. This interview is for my sports performance class with Maddie Mushton, Professor Mushton. So let's start with this. You're from Kildare, Ireland, and like you mentioned, sustainable policy analyst. How did you get to want to be in something like that?
So initially, when I was thinking of what career I wanted to go into, it was, in Ireland it's a different system. So you get your points from your leaving cert. So you do 6 exams, and it was either, for me, it was either law and then go into sustainability, or sustainability from the start. And I suppose what triggered that was, from like an unenvironmentalist point of view, was I could see it was going to be a good career. But apart from that as well, I enjoy the outdoors, and to be honest, to do something which I feel would be morally correct and just get job satisfaction from something other than, maximising shareholder value, which is what most business is about. So for me, it was about those two things, yeah.
So how did the support from your family go into your decision, like where you are here now at Syracuse, coming all the way to the United States? How did your family play a factor in that decision?
To be honest, massive factor. So my dad has came over here about 4 times before I came over myself. He's working with the rugby team over here, so Leinster Rugby back home, which is a team I played for back in underage. The head coach of the Syracuse men's rugby team works for them somewhat, and my dad works for them as well, so a bit of a nepotism pick. But he loved it here. Like, he's had professors over from, I believe, Newhouse, but also Falk, over to Leinster to just show them around, and vice versa. So yeah, when it was coming time to pick a master's, I always wanted to do a master's. It was either stay in Dublin while my friends have gotten jobs and they're just working away, or else me go abroad, have an adventure, meet some new people. And I've always loved America, so I knew I wanted the American college experience, whatever you want to call it.
That American college experience, what is your favorite part of, not even the college experience, what's your favorite part of the American experience?
I like the people. They're all so friendly. So if I imagine, like, let's say you come over to Ireland, I think it'd be not because you're you, but I just think it'd be very difficult for you to make friends, not you to make friends, for an American to make friends in Ireland. Whereas when I come over here, everybody's so friendly, they're so outgoing, very positive as well. So I could definitely relate to, I suppose, Americans, if you want to group them all together in that regard. But yeah, the people mostly, because as soon as I came over, I was just welcomed with open arms, and being a part of a team with a culture that rugby sort of commands made it very easy. It's all about respect, sportsmanship, look after your teammates. So that made it very easy for me.
Speaking of your teammates, what was the reaction from them when they first met you as one of their own, and what has that relationship been like with your teammates?
So initially I came over to do coaching camps, and it's a very small bubble, so the coaches interact with the players an awful lot, and they're saying, oh, we've got this graduate player coming over, he's got all this experience, so and so. So to be honest, I could feel like, not to be arrogant, but I could feel their excitement that I was coming in to help the program get better, and they were very passionate about rugby as well. So they initially saw how passionate I was about advancing the program, and that sort of fed into me then just forming relationships with them and just talking to them one-on-one. We went on a road trip, or every game's a road trip. It's a 6-hour road trip to upstate Vermont, whatever you want to call it, to Brown. Is it Brown up there?
Yeah,
I think it could be Brown, or maybe Dartmouth, 6 hours away. Sure. So you're just sitting in a car for 6 hours with the lads, and that was in my first month or two. So it was very easy to become friends with people who you're like, listen, we're training 5 days a week and then a game on Saturday. You're not going to not make friends with people unless you got, a couple problems.
Now, I would say what's one word to describe you, but I want to flip it around. I want to say, what is one word that your teammates would use to describe you?
That's a difficult one. In what sense? Rugby or life?
Either.
Okay, rugby. I want to say passionate. We'll go passionate. Life. I don't want to say fun because that's so boring. We'll go with. Oh God, I don't know, Elliot. I don't know.
How about motivation in your life? I'll ask that. Well, as you're looking for things to share. Who has been the biggest motivator in your life? And maybe once you think of that, talk about that person.
In life in general, probably be my dad. Back home, he played rugby at a very high standard. He represented his country, represented Ireland. So for me, from a rugby point of view, definitely my dad. And then my mum, she works very hard as well, so taking that from her as well. But motivation, just seeing my parents, seeing how they enjoy life and how they've worked hard to get to where they are has just motivated me to do things such as this, just explore, go do a master's abroad. Might be kind of crazy, but I'm doing it now, and I've enjoyed every second. I'm in the second semester, and I'm already getting sad thinking of having to leave. They'd be the two main motivations in my life.
What are you going to miss the most about Syracuse and just the life as you know right now?
First of all, Fagan's pub. Second of all, Fagan's pub, and the lad. I just love hanging around with the lads. They're all so happy. We're all so happy. I like the independence over here. So when I was living in Dublin, I was only about 30 minutes away from home. So I'd go home every second weekend or so, which is nice, but it's an innate feeling of wanting to be away and wanting to do your own thing and not just relying on having people around you and experiencing a new culture. And I completely forgot what the question was. I just went away with my own thoughts there.
I think I was just saying, what are you going to miss most about?
Oh, yeah. Won't miss the food. Don't like the food. But as I said earlier, I'm just going to miss the lads. I'm going to miss the people. And I'm going to miss the general atmosphere of being around college with a bunch of young people who are just, trying to better themselves. And just the positivity is infectious around the college campus like Syracuse.
Maybe that's the word to describe you, is infectious.
In a good sense of the word, I hope. No infectious diseases. Thank you.
Donough, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to interview you.
Thank you very much, Elliot. This has been a pleasure.
Awesome.
I kept forgetting.